broadcast news has value. I understand that people use it and appreciate it. I have unending permanent beef with broadcast news because I think that it really, really oversimplifies things and really prioritizes things that are not what people should be looking at. I think it's kind of like core and central to the whole, you know, the reason that the title of this account is "If It Bleeds, It Leads" is because of how TV news handles things. There's that Calvin and Hobbes comic about the dad standing far back against the wall watching the news because it's like a close-up of somebody's extreme grief, and it's like, yeah, that's the way that it is. Yeah, NPR. I do also want to regularly shake everybody involved at NPR, and I get really fucking annoyed. Potato Shoes is saying, like, NPR, so much of it is like, okay, it's a transcript of an interview. Like, this could this could be an article, man. So, local papers, because local papers will frequently, like, a local NPR affiliate, like, I do have beef permanently with broadcast news, but local papers and local things like that, because even in, like, the shittiest backwater, you usually had one person who, like, went to school for journalism because they were mad about something. It's specifically for the way that reporters function that I recommend the local reporting, and specifically for the way that, like, you have to be a particular kind of maniac to be on the city council beat. And that's usually the kind of maniac who's going to give you some pretty decent information. That's a little less true. It's less true in bigger cities like Los Angeles because the city council is, like, such a fucking beast. But, like, I have known the city council beat reporters in the towns that I've worked for and on the smaller papers that I've worked for. And it's like, yep, that's somebody who has a righteous cause, and that righteous cause is yelling at people who need to be yelled at. Editing classes under a journalist in college actually made you mad enough to abandon that whole line of thought. Again, I had to stop being a journalist because of the way that journalism works. People don't actually read things. People are really easy. I keep thinking about making a project intentionally to manipulate people. The problem is I know that if I do it, there are people who are going to believe it who will never be convinced that it was a prank or fake or something like that. Like, there's a part of me that really does want to set up something where it's like, yeah, this is an intentional misinformation site to teach you like how this looks and what it works like. But I would want to do it well, and I would want it to be convincing. And you don't even have to be convincing to convince people. The fucking Wayfair conspiracy was not convincing, but there were tons of people who were convinced by it.